Hi guys! So I'm not actually sure what I'm going to talk about today. Oh no, I was getting ready and I was going to look at some notes on my phone because every once in a while I take notes about what I can talk about and I never look at them. So maybe we'll look at some of them now. I have a list of things I'm good at. You know, everybody has a list of things they're good at. Mine is very short. I was trying to collect a bunch so that I actually had a bunch of things to talk about. Turns out, you know, still short. We can try to think of some on the way. So far, all I have is give me advice. I don't want to brag, but I give the best advice. So if you have problems, let me know and I will give you really good advice and you'll be like, wow, Jess, you know everything. Whistling. I'm very good at whistling. If you watched me for a few years, you might know that I whistle, mostly because I whistled a whole lot in England. I don't know if I did in my videos, but all of my housemates hated it. But, you know, years of practice has paid off and I'm very good now. I hope everybody can attest to that. People in my Twitch chat know I whistle because I just do it all the time for whatever reason. I keep trying to do things, I don't know if they even like it, where I whistle a song and I make them guess it. That has happened at least 2 times. Might have been the same night. It's whatever. We're not going to dwell on it. Anyways, so I whistle a lot. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It was a little airy today. Let's see. Okay, so that was an actual talent or thing I'm good at. Backing into parking spaces. Very good at backing into parking spaces. When I was a senior in high school, I drove a truck. It was my first vehicle that I dominantly drove. So I just always had to back in because there was no way. If you've ever driven a truck, it's really difficult to just pull into a parking spot unless you're really good. And seeing as I was 17 and I'd only been driving for like a couple months, yeah, I wasn't good enough. There was one time I was at the mall with my big truck. It was, you know, my first year of driving. I was still having trouble like perfectly pulling into the spots, and I find this spot and it's the very first spot in front of the door and I was like, I did something great, didn't I? So I try to pull into it and I'm like kind of hitting the curb and I'm like, shoot, so I have to like keep pulling out and pulling back in and like turning a bunch, and then people started lining up because they thought I was leaving and I was just like, oh no. So I just left and I got a different spot. Which what that really means is I did something really bad because I was gifted with that perfect spot, but I wasn't allowed to use it. It's just, it was tough. It was real tough. I'm good at hoarding things. Not like enormous amounts of things, like actual hoarders where they have like 20 cats and half of them are dead, buried in like trash. Okay, that got really dark really fast. I like to keep little memorabilia type things like boarding passes and movie ticket stubs and sometimes receipts. Like right now there's one on the floor. It's a boarding pass from JetBlue. It's kind of crumbled up. I don't know which one it is. It definitely fell out of my pocket. I should probably pick it up at some point, just haven't gotten around to it. That's a thing that I'm good at. Maybe one day I'll finish this list, or it might be complete already. The very first note I have on this phone, which I got back in March, is sometimes I overhear people who deserve a punch to the face and I admire myself for not being the person to give it to them. It's true. It's true. So that's all I got. To all you people who hate my One Take Tuesdays / Mondays, because actually it is Monday again today, this one's for you. So on that note, I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!